Alright, playing some Ocarina of Time. Let's name them up. Here we go. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his own guardian fairy. However, there's one boy who does not have a fairy. Look at him sleeping with his eyes open. Oh, nightmare time. This is a nightmare. Or is it? I don't know. Gonna have a little chill episode of Ocarina of Time. Most people know what's going on here. If you don't, just hang out, put this on in the background, and chill for a little bit. Just playing through some old games. Navi, where are you at? I'm right here on your mustache. Navi the fairy, listen, I got some stuff to say, blah blah blah. Something's going on. Something's really going on. Everything was chill until it ain't. Of course, there's a boy who does not have a fairy. We're gonna need you to go be his fairy. Don't know why they need him. You'd probably like to do better things than this, but you're gonna have fun. Making my own dialogue. Go tell him what to do. Yell hey a bunch. Tell him to listen. He's not gonna listen, but keep telling him that. Go. Now we get a cool little Nintendo 64 cutscene going on. Look at this. This was amazing back when it came out. Whoop. Not so amazing anymore. Be very cool if they remade this. They're so worried about like following trends and making live service games. You don't need that. We need a less boxy Ocarina of Time. And I don't care what anybody says, the 3DS remakes for Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are garbage. The fact that people fell for that, it's sad to me. It's terrible. Don't do that. I'm not a fan of the 3DS or just the DS in general. I feel like, okay, the graphics in this game I can't defend. They are what they are. It was 1998, I think. But the DS and the 3DS, those graphics are on another level terrible. People fell for that. I guess people younger than me have nostalgia for it. It sucks, and I'm letting you know that that's a fact. I would rather play this version. To be honest, I would rather play a remake. Maybe for the Switch 2. They could completely redo this game, just keep the general story and everything the same. Not talking to you. I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy, like, this is one of the greatest games of all time to a lot of people. Where's the remake announcement? And if you do this one, you have to do Majora's Mask. It's literally the same game, just a different story, and it's awesome. These are great games. Now, the way that I'm playing this, and it's probably illegal, I shouldn't be saying it, but I'm using an Xbox controller. It's not as easy to control as it was with the Nintendo 64 controller, the monstrosity that was, but we're doing it. We're doing great. I've been playing this game emulated for years. I come back, I get to about the water temple, and then I'm like, I've seen enough. But I felt like it would be cool to play through the entire game and upload it to the channel. Gonna do Majora's Mask 2, and then probably Wind Waker. Obviously Twilight Princess, that's all coming in the future, I guess. Just fun games. It's like a little relaxing time. What do we got in here? I wonder what it is. It's probably a sword. Who hid this here? I don't know. Why do children need a sword as a treasure? I don't know. 1998. Let's equip it. Yeah, the menus are going to be a little bit awkward because we're emulating the game. I have no way to record Nintendo 64 other than emulation. I'm not a big modding guy for hardware. I don't solder. I don't pay $300 for a modded console. Ain't nobody got time for that. I could play it on the Switch. That's gonna be a big no thanks for me. Not a fan of the subscribe to Nintendo Online and you get a bunch of games if you're subscribed. No thanks. Just let me buy it. If this game was available on Nintendo Switch to buy, I would have had it already. I'm fully against the way a lot of things are working now with the live service. I'm pretty sure you know about the stop killing video games thing. I'm not into the subscription type stuff. I'm not into the live service type stuff. And the frame rate, it's a little ass. Sorry about that. It's just the way it's gonna be. I'm playing through it. But yeah, until there's a better option, I'm emulating forever. I don't care. I bought this game at least 3 times in my life. I had one cartridge that it stopped working. I think that had to do with like it being left in the heat or something like that. We used to bring our consoles everywhere. Especially when I got the GameCube, it had the handle. It was like, you should bring this somewhere. And I was like, I'm gonna bring that somewhere. Yeah, we got the sword, the shield. We're ready for the first dungeon. This guy's a dick. Nobody likes this guy. What a sad life. Poor little man. Poor little guy. First enemies. Chop you. Go, give me a stick. Thanks. That's great. Alright, for this part, it's going to be a little bit long. I would just suggest throwing this on in the background and then, I don't know, take care of your kids. Mow the lawn. I don't know. Just playing through it for fun. Got a big dialogue dump here. Listen carefully to what the tree is saying. The tree's talking now, so listen to the tree. Here we go. Inside the Deku Tree. Literally all my life, I have called it the Deku Tree. But I think I'm the only person who calls it that. So it must be pronounced wrong. But yeah, I know how to climb vines. Let's do it. I'm not going to call this a speed run, but we're definitely going to try to go a little fast. These are basically little tutorial dungeons. I've done this maybe 6,894 times in my entire life. Alright, I gotta get used to this controller. I'm listening. Can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing the A button. Yeah, I think I got it. I have $1. Look at that. One rupee. What's this guy want? Look at this, already ready. Missed. Not even using Z targeting. What a pro. What a pro. Now I am. Yep. Thanks. I might. Yeah, the things they could do now, if they remade this game, I would hope that they kept everything the same. They just made the maps more detailed and bigger, and I don't know. I think they could do something really awesome. I don't know what they can do after Tears of the Kingdom. We do not need another open world, do whatever you want Zelda game. It would be crazy if they did something similar to that again. They could sort of do it for this game, but you would have to have the structure of the dungeons and the story going. I don't think you should be able to do the dungeons in whatever order you want. I guess maybe. Also, like they originally planned, the medallions should all do something. Like in A Link to the Past, where you got the, I don't know, I forget what they're called, but they're basically 3 medallions you get, and they each have a power. And they're necessary for the story. Like, maybe one of the dungeons in this game could only be opened up by one of the medallions. I don't know. There's a lot they could do. I don't think they're going to do it. Nintendo's being really bland. People are excited about Mario Kart. Really? How many times can you race before you're done? Same thing with Smash Brothers. I don't understand the hype around that. It was fun when it first came out on the 64. We played it for about a week. It's over, dude. Let's get a remake of Ocarina of Time. Make it a huge game. Go more in depth in the story. Where are Link's parents? I don't know. His mom dropped him off in a forest. She was... Okay, can't hit him like that. I guess he's in some kind of stasis. When he's in that form, that's fine. Yeah, Link's mom brought him to a forest, asked the tree to take care of him. That's normal, talking tree, that's great. Would like more backstory. I guess once I got into Final Fantasy games and seeing how deep they went, I was like, oh, Zelda just feels empty. This is more than a puzzle game to me. A lot of the story back in the day when you were a kid in the 90s and early 2000s, you had to make up in your head what the story was trying to tell you. But it's crazy, like, Elden Ring took a lot of inspiration from Zelda, but even that game as an open world game, do whatever you want, whenever you want, it's still more in depth than a Zelda game is. I think it's time they did a little bit of a rebrand. Fucking missed. Sometimes when I play this game, I get that on the first try. I don't think this is going to be one of those times. Let's try to get back up there and do it again. But yeah, I would love to see this game modernized with a deeper story. Can we do it from here? I don't think so. Wasn't the greatest attempt, but I don't think you can do it from that low. We'll try it again. I think they want you to go all the way up just because you need everything. Yeah, it's not enough momentum. I don't know who's watching this, if anybody will. It's just kind of something I'm doing for fun. If you have never played this, I would suggest turning this right off. Take this. And just play it. If you like adventure games, if you're curious about Ocarina of Time and why everybody thinks it's such a good game, I understand in 2025 it's a little rough, but I can't see that because I'm wearing nostalgia glasses. They don't come off. I remember how I felt when I first played this game. My friend got it. I didn't even, there was no way I was getting it. Don't tell me. God damn. She is screaming at me. I got a fairy screaming at me. This must be a little rough to watch. I'm telling you, I'm not this bad. Yeah, I'm this bad. It is what it is. Anyway, yeah, my friend got this in the summer. He was like, dude, I got the new Zelda game. And I was like, are you kidding me? Because at the time, I was playing Link's Awakening on my Game Boy, which is a phenomenal game too. But this, I've only seen like maybe a commercial. Here we go. And I was like, that, it looks amazing. He's like, come over, we're playing it. And we played it. We had a thing going on in our neighborhood where the block that I lived on, part of it was sinking because there's a river running underground that we didn't know about until all this was happening. But apparently half of the block was sinking. Luckily my side wasn't the part that was sinking, but some of my friends had to move. Everybody that had a house that was sinking obviously had to move. And then they demolished it and made like a little park. The park, I guess, wasn't heavy enough to sink. I don't really know the logistics of that, but that's the way it was. And I came home one day, we were walking home, and we saw all this construction stuff going on, and he's like, yeah, let's just play Zelda. So I stayed at his house. It was like the end of the school year, so it was like summer was just starting, and we played this every day. Couldn't believe the 3D, the realisticness, how everything looked so real. I'm just kidding, but we had a great time. Get this guy. Got him. Alright, thanks for the password. Yeah, it's a fun game. I really can't see anybody watching this. But, I'm just gonna play through it. I got a couple episodes done. I know it's really long. I should have cut it up better, but I was more focused on playing it rather than making a video. I just happened to decide to record it. Look at the frame rate. Not great, not good, not awesome. Again, we are emulating it. I can't record Nintendo 64. It's just not something that I can do. I'm kind of thinking this will be... Can I? Yes. Don't even have to move the block. This will probably be my last playthrough of this game for years. I haven't played this since like maybe 2019. So I figured I'll record like a little series of it. I want to do Majora's Mask too. The thing is, I would use save states, but if I record that as a series, I'm not going to use save states. I'm going to play it the way the game's supposed to be played, which is kind of tough, like dealing with the time and everything. That game goes pretty in depth with the way time works and how certain things happen at certain times. Alright, we're just gonna fast forward this. And by that I mean skip whatever else they wanted us to burn. No thanks. We're getting through it. Alright, we got these dummies done. We're gonna go fight the spider. This boss was amazing when I first saw it as a kid, and now it reminds me of the first Arc battle. I guess it's the first. You can do them in any order. We saved that. Alright. The thing is, the first time I tried to record this, I already did all of this. It crashed before I even walked in that door. And I lost everything. I think I had some settings wrong. I don't know. But this does remind me of the spider battle in Ark, only it's us versus spider and not 20 dinosaurs. So every time I do that boss fight, I think of this. I'm gonna try to cheese it. I cheesed it one time really good, where I don't even have the Deku nuts ready. It's hard to aim with the Xbox controller, but I think you can attack her and then stun her again. I just didn't think of it at the time. There we go. This should be it. Not bad. Really cool boss fight for the first 3D Zelda game. Now, the first boss fight in Majora's Mask is still kind of tough to me. There's a lot going on, but it's still relatively simple. Just don't be an idiot. That's the problem that I have, is being an idiot. Doesn't really work out too well. So we got the tree done. Now we have the volcano. Oh man. We have the option to say no. I've never clicked it. I wonder if he just shuts up and lets us run away. I doubt it. But this part, as a kid, when I would see this and read the story that he's saying, I would think like, well, why can't we see that? There's a lot of backstory that literally just should be in the game somehow, but they tend to use the same cutscenes over and over. This thing, you see this like 38 times. There's a lot that they could do to make an epic Ocarina of Time remake. And now we have the movie coming out in a couple years. I forget what year it's coming out. 27, 28 maybe? I don't know. I'm hoping they don't ruin that, but I don't have much faith either way. It is what it is. Zelda's always been something different to me than what you just see when you're playing the games. It's basically just a puzzle adventure game. But after playing games that are more in-depth, I'm like, there's something that they could do here, but they're not doing it. Even with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, like, they make you find the story. There's nothing really going on. You can do whatever you want. That was fun when it came out. I do like that it's not locked to a linear story, but at the same time, there's no story. Unless you piece together everything everyone says and kind of get your own idea by what happened and what you see in the world. Nah. We're gonna need an epic new Zelda game coming out. hoping they remake this with voice actors, insane graphics. I mean, for Switch, the Switch 2, it can handle decent graphics now. It doesn't have to be like epic quality, The Last of Us looking graphics where everything's realistic. Just no more cartoons, no more cell shaded. Give the original fans of the Zelda games something. You know what I mean? The dungeons, the puzzles, all that's fine. We need like a story to give a shit about. This was enough for me when I was a kid, but even back then I was like, what's over those weird angular hills over there? And then you find out by using emulators, literally nothing. And then you find out about limitations of hardware and whatever. And there can't be anything over there. But if they combined the Breath of the Wild climbing stuff with a brand new remake, maybe you can climb over there and there would be something. This guy won't let me through. What did I do? You think I killed a tree? Get out of here. Get out of my face. Alright, we have to do the volcano next. Not the volcano, but the mountains. I think there's a few things we have to do before that. Now, I don't know if I can go right into the woods and unlock the song. No, you can't because you have to get this first. I wonder if I can turn around and get the song. That's something I never tried. We're not going to try it here. You probably have to, I don't know, see the princess first or something. I just looked up if this game's being remade. There's no official confirmation. That just tells me there's something wrong with Nintendo. Also, another very obvious thing that there's something wrong with Nintendo is that I'm playing this on an emulator because I can't buy it on the Switch. I can pay for their stupid pointless service and play it. Not good enough. Don't like that. Alright, we gotta talk to this owl. This is gonna take about 45 minutes. Pray to God that I don't hit listen again. What do we got here? We're gonna put this. I always put it there. That'll work. Alright. Can we skip this? I don't know. It's not letting me. Yes, I got all that. Look at him trying to trick me, putting no first. No has never been first. Alright, that wasn't so bad. We're going to have to talk to him 100 more times. That's just the way this game goes. But look at this. We have some weird emulator stuff going on with the trail. That's fun. playable though. Definitely playable. I wish I could get better FPS. The day goes so fast. It's kind of ridiculous. Am I gonna make it? Is rolling faster? These are all questions we have. I'm sure they've been figured out. I don't know. I have to get here before this closes. Yes. Look how that was so close. There's a lot of rupees in here. Let's just get some money. We have $3. Let's see how much we leave with. We do need to work on, I think, getting like about 80 rupees. Maybe 50. I forget what happens when you give the guy the mask, but we do need to get the next shield. This shield will burn. And there's a lot of fire where we're about to go. Alright. That's enough. Just enjoying being Kid Link a little bit. It doesn't last long. Most of the game is adult mode. And by adult, I think he's like 14 or something, which some of this stuff doesn't really make sense. They had a lot more ideas for this game that they just couldn't do because of the limitations, but look at his head upside down. Looks like Mario without a hat on. No. Look at you switching up the yes and no's again. I'm a smart kid. Are you kidding me? Your definition of smart is a little whack, bud. Yeah, the emulator makes some stuff look really ugly. Not that it was way better on 64, but it was better. Gotta avoid these soldiers. So we gotta find the milkman. We gotta get the chicken. Then we gotta come back and wake him up. It's just what you gotta do. Some free money. Not bad, not bad. We got 38 rupees. Look at this guy. I think you find him and then you go back and his daughter is there and she gives us an egg. Makes total sense. I mean, why wouldn't you get an egg after doing all that? Arrest me. Alright. Is she here? There she is. Nope. I'm a fairy boy. Hey lady, I don't think you know this, but in 2025, that's not something you should call somebody. They might get offended. Oh, you're still doing it. Okay. You sure I can't just like nudge your dad a little bit and wake him up? I have to hatch an egg and make a chicken yell in his face? Alright. That's the way we'll do it then. So yeah, we gotta do this in order to sneak into the castle and find the princess. That's our goal. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I know most people have already played through this or know what's about to happen. But if for some reason you've never played through this and never will and are just watching this garbage, you'll see. I'm not gonna spoil nothing. I can't imagine someone watching about 2 hours of a really old game. But I watch some goofy shit on YouTube too, so who knows? We're gonna have to wait here for morning. So we can at least move the boxes a little bit. But basically we need to move the box to right where he is, so I can get into the castle. Also, terrible defenses for the castle, I guess. I mean, I don't think they're worried about kids taking over, so. Right. Mumble, mumble. Look at this chicken guy. I could have kicked him in the head and he would have woken up, but nah. Let's go the hard way. I don't know why he's so afraid of the little girl. She's gonna let you have it? Like, if you fuck up so much that you're worried about your daughter freaking out on you, you should probably change some stuff, bud. Not even gonna get into what happens to him later. Alright, move that there. Put this on top. Now, the bad luck that I've had in the tree with trying to fall through into the basement part of the tree, is that what you would call it? The lower level. I'm assuming I'm gonna fuck this up too. It's been a really long time since I've played this. Let's see. Let's allow one fuck up. We'll see what happens. The only problem is I just want to rush through this. Alright, see, he's coming from around there. He's going doing that. Yeah, see? Alright, no more fuck-ups. We're gonna get through this. I'm not cutting any of that out. It happened. Who cares? Part 1, easy. Part 2, also easy. But I fucked it up by rushing. This is the way. Alright, go ahead. Go. Come on. There you go. Alright, you could easily walk across the top. But because I'm using a controller that's not meant for this game, I'm not going to risk it. Just going to wait for him to be dumb. Go ahead. Don't even want that money. Taking some of the money. Getting the red one. Got the red one, idiot. Alright. This guy's going so slow. Back in the day, everything was kind of chill in 1998. You would just kind of chill. Now we're used to fast-paced, fast-pacey games. Alright. There's no good way to cheese this from what I see. I think I just have to wait. I'm sure people have speed run? Whatever the term is. I'm sure they've done it. And it's been great. I'm not a master video gamer. Here we go. Who? You can call me whatever you want, just don't call me Fairy Boy. I don't think that's a great name. Doesn't age well. Don't think they would have that in the remake. Alright, there's a lot of exposition going on here. Read it if you want. Basically, she had a dream. She's telling us what we're going to have to do. Gotta go to the mountains. Then we gotta go into a fish. Oh look! The same cutscene. Alright. Yeah, lady. The tree told us already. Yeah, we heard all about the triangles. We heard all about the firework ladies. We got all this. I have to get to the mountains. Can you help me with getting to the mountains? Look at him. Ganondorf always looked like he was punk rock, but he just came from a Guar concert. That's the color that you leave a Guar show from. You get covered in vomit and piss, and blood. I remember going to a Guar show. I must have been like 15 or 16. Just the brown coming off in the shower from being covered in everything. None of the stuff that they're spraying on you is like real. It's just colored liquids, but it's a crazy show. A lot of fun. But that's the kind of bronze color Ganondorf has. Also, when I was a kid, I thought the name Ganondorf was pretty funny. He was never called that before. He was always Ganon. He was never a dude. Now he's a dude. He always used to be a pig thing. I remember fighting him in A Link to the Past, and you kind of fight him in Link's Awakening. It's not really him, but it's basically the same fight. I don't know. I will always love Link's Awakening. I got that game for Christmas one time on a Game Boy Pocket. I had the green one. It was the best. I played the absolute ass out of that game. I don't know how many batteries I went through, but it was probably all of them. Look at this lady with her sharp tits. Big lips, sharp tits. Teach me a song, lady. She does look pretty stupid. I never really looked at her. She looks... I don't know what's going on with her white eyebrows. She's crazy looking. Listen carefully. Left, up, right, twice? Alright. I don't know if I can memorize this. This is going to be a little hard. It's very confusing. Let's see. Left, up, right. Do it again. Oh, look at that. A 7-year-old fucking knows how to do it. He can't believe it. He's so amazed. If the castle soldiers find me, they'll just throw me out. There won't be any trouble. It's actually convenient for them to find me. Don't know how you got me out of here. Yeah, we'll do that. Death Mountain. Yep. There's not going to be any death today. Yeah, I might. Yeah, I don't really understand the fact that only royal family members can learn that song. It's literally 3 notes. If anybody heard me play that, they could literally just whistle it. So, 1998. Let's go. We have to do a few things. We have to... I don't even know if you have to do this. It's just I'm not going to risk going all the way to get the song and then not being able to because I didn't hit a trigger. So what I'm going to do is do it normally. We're going to go talk to the Goron who's depressed. That sucks for him, but we're going to make him feel better by getting the song after that. He's going to give us a bracelet so we can lift bombs. It makes so much sense. It's just the way life works. You need a bracelet to lift bombs. Otherwise, you can't lift bombs if you don't have a bracelet on. But we're going to do that. We're going to beat the dungeon. It's a fun one. It's, again, it's a tutorial dungeon. It's not like all the kid stuff. This is all a tutorial for the next 5 places, I think. You got the forest dungeon, fire dungeon, water dungeon, shadow dungeon, and spirit dungeon. And then you go to Ganon's castle and you do a little bit of all of it. Again, the shit that they could do in a remake, like they could even make it multiple parts. I hope they don't, but it would be really cool if they took this game as seriously as like a lot of the fans do and just do something really in depth. I wouldn't mind if they made the fighting more like a Souls type game where like attacking and defending were like a huge part of it instead of just chopping stuff. But I don't think they will. I would really like to see them turn Zelda into an actual RPG type game. Like, I never understood the reason why Link doesn't level up. He doesn't, like, learn anything or get better. He just gets better weapons. There's a lot I would do if I was in charge of the next Zelda game. You would definitely level up. It would be an RPG. You would still have to do the dungeons and go through the story like a regular Zelda game, but I think like I would add the food stuff from Breath of the Wild where like you would get hungry and thirsty and have to make food and drinks at a campfire, and if your hunger and thirst went down too much, you would lose like a quarter of a heart at a time. I think that'd be awesome. And the food would give you buffs and stuff like Breath of the Wild does. But back then, in 1998, we didn't really know about stuff like that. I just think it fits with a Zelda game. If they would just like add more detail and depth into the actual game you're playing instead of reading notes and exploring the world to find out stuff. Like there could be a story built around the game. We'll see what they do with the next one. There's like, I don't think there's any announcement for a new Zelda game yet, but I don't know. They're working on that movie. We'll see what that's like. I'm probably gonna like it regardless, but I don't know. I feel like there's going to be so much cheese. So I have to go get the song. Saria's song. Can I? Can't hit those. Alright. So I'm going to walk all the way back to the forest. But I'm not really going to cut out a lot of stuff. This is the way the game is. I have to find my way out of here. Here we go. So yeah, we're gonna backtrack. Here we are. I did cut out literally walking all the way back here. Don't need to show it. It's already pretty long for a video, but oh, this owl. The way you figure out how to get through this forest is literally the way the game wants you to do it is listen to the music. What I do is you look at the logs. If there's like little white uh, pentagons, I don't know what shape it is, then don't go that way. That's an exit. But see how it's black like that? See how it's black? That one has like the light. Don't go that way. That one had the light and we went through it, but that just means we're entering this area. We have to fight a wolf. He's easy. Just attack him while he's about to attack you. Got him. Alright. This place isn't as tough as it is when you're a kid. When you're an adult, it's annoying because there's like giant guards. And all you can do is like kill them or wait. They rush you. They like run at you. I'm not even messing with these guys. We gotta get this song. Alright. This is the Forest Temple. We'll be back here as an adult. Can't get in there now. As a kid, I was like, what the fuck is this? I want to go in there. Little did I know, we're going to pretty soon. I will literally play this song once ever and never again. Alright, let's get back to the mountains. Ow. Just gonna speed this up a little bit. Do some rolly jumpies. There we go. I think they're... Oh, god damn it. I don't want to hear it again. I think there's like a shortcut to get to the mountains again from here, but I don't know if we can do it now. Yeah, things really aren't as far as they first seem like they are. I mean, this is 1998. It's the first 3D Zelda game. It's not like the way games are now where everything is like... I don't know if you can call it scale, but in world terms, everything's a lot bigger. This doesn't take too long to get back to the mountain. It just sucks having to do it twice. Alright. So we're going to play him a little song. The first and last time we'll actually play this song ever. I don't think you need it at all. I don't know why you would need to talk to Saria. She's not really shit. I mean, she is the forest sage, but that means nothing. The first time you play this, especially as a kid in 1998, you're like, oh wow, she's important. Not really. Alright. Have I got a song for you? Open up your Spotify. Here we go. Oh, he fucking loves it. This has been a meme for a long time. It's a hot beat. hot, hot, hot. You'll see. Come on. Told you. It's a great task to send a little 7-year-old kid on. I think we can do it though. I have a slingshot and a note and a fucking flute. Alright, let's get this done. I think we'll clear this dungeon out and call it an episode. This is so long. It didn't have to be this long, but that's the way it turned out to be. Yeah, after this we'll tackle going into the fish and then becoming an adult, aka a 14-year-old. Alright, all we have to do is pick up this bomb, conveniently placed right here, and throw it. Throw it. There we go. Broke the sign. Doesn't matter. Everybody knows what that is. It's the cavern. It's where these guys go to eat, apparently. But not since the lizards came. You know about the lizard people? Yeah, they don't really like these guys. They eat them. And these guys don't really like being eaten. That's something that we find out. Probably could have guessed that, but let's head in there. It's not too bad. It's like the tree, but with more fire. Yeah, there's not a lot to say here. We're just getting down to business. Nobody needs that. We'll take this. Blow this guy up. That's fine. Grow back. Grow back. Grew back. Alright. Blow up this. Alright, we're gonna get through this dungeon. I would suggest, if you haven't ever played this game, just try it. I would especially suggest, if you've never played this game, to not watch this if you plan on playing it. I don't know, maybe watch it. It's not the hardest game in the world. It's a little hard for me to say if it's easy or hard. I've played it so much. I still get got sometimes. There's way better players than me. I have fun with it. I don't try to 100% it. I don't try to do like any kind of like meta cheats. Just playing it. I feel like I have the hiccups and need to sneeze at the same time. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Alright, we have to light these torches to open the door. You don't gotta kill all the lizards. They're just kind of in the way. Like this. Like this. And one more. Sick. Look at him. What a dummy. It's sad, his life. Just living there like that. Too bad. Alright. That's open. We're doing good. We're almost halfway through the dungeon. Yeah, we got this. This is basically, like I said, a tutorial dungeon. The first three are. It's like kind of trying to teach you the stuff you can do and the stuff you'll have to do later. This is kind of like, I wouldn't say a mini boss, but I guess it kind of is. Alright, I did that wrong. We gotta kind of blow him up. But these bombs kind of take a little bit longer to explode. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, we just gotta kill one. Alright. Yeah, the bomb flowers take a little bit longer to explode than the regular bombs you get. Just gotta bomb this, set off a chain reaction. And now we have steps. Literally anyone. It doesn't matter your mental capacity, it doesn't matter how many limbs you have. Anybody could have figured that out. But it was really cool at the time. You see this big monolith thing, and you're like, what can I do here? There's bombs around it. What if I blew them all up at the same time? Yeah, it makes steps. This looks like where we were in the tree. I don't really care about the gold guys. They're not a main part of the story, the gold spiders. They will... Damn it, my shield's burnt. Alright. The gold spiders, basically, you turn them in and you get a bigger wallet. The thing is, you don't really need money in this game. Another thing I would like, if they made a remake, would be to add crafting. You should be able to make your own arrows. And for stuff like the slingshot, I mean, you should just be able to pick up rocks. I guess you use seeds in this. It's 1998. Alright. She's making me listen. Fucked up a little bit. Let's try it again. There we go. Already full on money. This, yeah, that's a timing thing. Like I said, the flowers take a little bit longer to explode than the normal bombs. Alright, one more time. Here we go. Didn't do that the best. That's fine, we're fine. Alright. Hit that. We're almost done. We got a little bit more to do, and then we get to the boss, which is the easiest boss of all time. Got another mini boss, fighting 2 more lizards. He's scared, he's gonna go that way, I'm gonna go this way. Let's find this guy, there he is. I fell. Oh shit. Shit. Alright. I'm gonna go get these hearts. I fucked up a little bit. Just the way it goes. Alright. We're back to where we were before when we blew ourselves up. Dead lizard. We gotta get this guy. Come over here. No? There we go. Awesome. Back to where we were after we blew ourselves up. It's like nothing happened. Ooh, this is new. Psych, we just did this. Missed. Alright. Something to the left. Another one. Not too bad, not too bad. We're almost done. We have to drop bombs in the eyes of the lizard. Got a chest here. What's this? Hopefully it's a bomb bag. I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Just kidding. I knew. Alright. Now that will take us all the way up here in case we ever needed that. Apparently this says L is real. People get a little bit weird trying to figure out mysteries that don't exist. Have fun with that. I don't have fun with that. We have to bomb these eyes right now. Here we go. Wrong. Drop it. That counts. One more. Nice. Alright. We're in the final round. Oh my god, I can't even talk. We're in the final round of the dungeon. Just got to get through a little bit more and then we're at the boss, which is the easiest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's a boss that they have in, I want to say, Oracle of Seasons. Fuck you, bats. I don't have a shield for you to burn. Go away. Can't get him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Finally. I don't know. You basically feed him bombs and he dies. Oh my god, I hate these bats. I wasn't asking for information, I'm trying to shoot them. Give me some seeds, I got one left. Alright. Not doing too bad. Doing a little bad. Definitely not the best. But we're making it through. Anything good? Seeds. Don't need the fairy. Don't have a bottle. And we're full on hearts. Everything's good. We can push this. Pull it. Bop it. It's the 90s. This will open the door. And then we go to the boss. Bat, you motherfuck. Eat shit. Alright. Not bad. There we go. What's in here? Bombs? No fall damage. Because you have to do it. This was epic when I was a kid. Now, not so much. Alright, open it. Got some food for you. Chop chop. One chop. Gonna move a little bit over. Let you roll. Gonna go this way. We could use the bomb flowers that they have for us. Got another one for you. Alright, one more hit and we're good. I think. That was close. There we go. Hey, roll around. Crash and go into the lava. There you go. You do what I say when I say it. And that's Dodongo's Cavern. Lava immediately dries up into rocks. Let's get that heart. All right. Oh shit. Ow. I don't know about any delicious rocks in there, man. There wasn't anything that looked good. What's weird is if I walk back in there, I'm pretty sure there'll still be monsters, so it's not totally saved. But I will take the stone. Does that make us brothers? Yeah. That makes so much sense. Alright. Okay. I'm out of here. This is getting a little creepy. Whoop. Yeah, I don't like this. Okay. Cool beans. We got the first two tutorial dungeons out of the way. We still have to do the fish. It's, I would say, the hardest of the three, but it's not that hard. We're gonna climb up this mountain. Now that we got some bombs, we can go higher. Probably not the best idea to do without the Hylian shield. We're gonna risk it. Nice way to end the episode. The frame rate, oh, it's so bad. Something I didn't notice back in the day when playing it, and I don't know if it's exactly like that on an actual Nintendo, but can we survive this? Yes. Spider? No. Spider? No. I think there's one more. We'll give him a no. We'll get to the top. Let's see. Maybe we can get by him. Nope. Okay, cool. He knocked us down to a spot where we can know him. No. Got to know you. Alright. I think we have a great fairy in here. And I'm not sure, but I think the owl can take us back to the village. I don't want to talk to you yet. Let's blow this up. Cool. We can get some kind of superpower. I need to get the Ocarina out. There we go. What's she gonna give us? Magic power? I think so. Look at her. Everybody's got sharp tits. Everything about you is sharp. Your chin, your ears, your nose. God damn. This lady's a weapon. Not trying to deal with that. That's the stuff I'm not trying to deal with. Spin attack. It's kind of cool that they added the spin the joystick thing, but I don't think I've ever used it. That seems kind of pointless. I don't know. That's good. We got some magic. Now we don't want to go into the other thing right there, the cave. That's for adult Link. We will burn alive in there right now. Luckily, there's a red outfit you can get where you won't burn because it's magic. So we'll get that later. He's going to take us back into town. That's going to be about it for this episode. It's been long. I highly doubt anyone has watched the entire thing, if any of it at all. It's just Ocarina of Time. But I will see you next time.